Good morning. It is Wednesday. Keith Tebow from FRC Media. And as has been our tradition for quite a while now, we check in every Wednesday with the mayor of the city of Fall River, Mayor Paul Coogan. Mayor, how are you today?
I'm doing fine, Keith. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Thanks for joining us as always. Yesterday, City Council President Pamela Liberty LeBeau stepped down in her role as leadership. She's going to remain as a city councilor as she's facing some legal troubles. We touched upon this a little last week. I don't know if you had any other reflections about her stepping down yesterday and whether that was a good move on your part or whatever.
Well, it wasn't it wasn't a move on my part. I think Pam made the best decision for her and her family. I know she has a lot of problems to work through, and I hope she's successful with them. But at this time, I think the council uh, needs some fresh leadership, and I'm sure that the councilors will choose someone that can take them where they need to go to keep the city moving forward. And as I said, hopefully Pam works through her issues, and she's going to stay on the council anyway. So, you know, relinquishing the presidency just gives someone a little bit more time to focus on it while she does her regular council duties and at the same time works through those issues.
Yeah, I apologize for the poor choice of words. It's 9 o'clock in the morning.
That's all right.
Just wanted to know if you thought that was a good move for her to
Yeah, no,
step down.
I think everything will work out.
Yeah. Let me ask you about obviously again it'll work itself out, but I know you work with all the councilors on a regular basis. I would assume that it'll be the same regardless of who's president in 2 weeks.
Absolutely. Whoever it is will be helping to set the agenda, answer questions they may have about why we would propose something or why someone has an idea on a resolution or an ordinance or whatever. We're glad to work with them. I think it's a good, healthy relationship, and things have been moving along pretty well. And they did move along pretty well with Pam, but as Pam's issues are not related to the city or anything to do with city government. So as she works through those, I'm sure things will work out for her, and at the same time, we can get the city's issues going forward with a new president.
Yeah. Yesterday there was a water main break on Warren and Jefferson Streets, which going to cause some problems for people. From what you understand, is everything taken care of then? And I guess it just behooves the importance of getting a lot of our infrastructure fixed here in Fall River.
It's an old city. We have a lot of old pipes, and they give way. I've been to a number of those breaks, and the pipes they're taking out of the ground. I've been there when they've been right from the 1900s, or it's crazy. But I mean, we have to fix them. Paul Furlan and his crew have a great water main relining project going, but they can't get to everyone before they break. So these things happen. We've had a number of them. It's kind of funny they're happening now. Usually they happen with the weather change, when we go from frozen to warm. It seems like the pipes expand or contract, and it triggers them. But again, they can go in anytime. They're old pipes. And as I said, I'm hoping that the water main relining work is preventing some of them, but at the same time, we just have to keep going.
Yeah. Last night, the city council at its meeting moved forward a couple of ordinances which will in some ways rebalance some of the administrative positions in government center. There's been talk for quite a while that it's tough for the city to offer some competitive wages to people to fill some of these important jobs. And is this a step forward to help the city in doing that and recruiting good people and paying them what they should be earning?
Oh, absolutely. I think that the new adjusted caps gives us flexibility in bringing in the right people to help the city of Fall River. Our engineer is a perfect example of that. Danny Aguiar, who came on board with us, has done an excellent job, and he came in at a salary that was not traditional for the city of Fall River. But at the same time, if you want to be competitive and bring in competent, caring people, you have to pay them, and that's what we're up against in the schools, in public safety, and in the city side. And we addressed one of them yesterday.
On another matter, we talked about this, I believe, 2 weeks ago. The city is launching a new website, and there's a logo competition. We talked about it briefly. Any updates on that? I guess have you seen any? Have any come in? And I know people have until the end of the month to submit.
Yeah, we've had a number of them come in. Some are very strong. Actually, we had one come in the other day from the Philippines, which is kind of shows you how far the reach is of the internet when you think we're getting them from the Philippines. Myself and Josh Pereira and Elena went up to Diamond the other day to talk to the graphic arts class about the importance of this and trying to get some ideas from them about a new city logo. We're going to go to Durfee later today. We've been talking it up everywhere we can, and we encourage people to throw in an entry, whether it's weak, strong, perfect, has flaws. We can look at it and see what you have for an idea. It's again, it's $500 for first place, and we want to see if we can get something right out of Bristol County, especially Fall River, for a new logo. That'd be great.
Yeah, and there's so much talent in Fall River and elsewhere, but particularly in Fall River that sometimes goes unnoticed. I know, a lot of artists. We've seen it with the murals, right, that have gone up, and the painting of some of the electrical boxes across the city. That there's a lot of talent here, and I would think someone from Fall River would probably step up and do a good job, right?
Oh, we would love that. It's like I said, gives them a little bit of spending money at the same time allows them to get some real, prominent position and their work displayed all over the city. It's great. I think it'd be fun, and I'm hoping it works that way.
Yeah. All right, there's a couple events, a couple of veterans events, I guess, coming up on Friday. One at the Vietnam Veterans Memorial replica wall at Bicentennial Park and at Government Center. Talk about those, and again, it's just another instance of the city doing well by its veterans.
Yeah, we obviously Fall River takes tremendous pride in their veterans and all that they've done for the community and all they've done for the country. So again, this Friday we'll be having two events at the wall and in the lobby here. And then obviously, as we roll into October and November, we'll be heading towards Veterans Day, which is a huge celebration in Fall River. This is like one of the first events to almost get the season rolling. I was down at the 9/11 Memorial the other day, which is obviously veterans, but a different kind of ceremony. And this one will be the official kickoff, I think, to a strong season of honoring our vets and all they've done for the country. And I'll be at as many of them as I can.
And I know we like to talk about events throughout the city. There were quite a few, obviously, during the summer. Anything you can tip us off on other events that may be happening in the fall while the weather is still nice?
Well, we're working on one right now, making sure we have both the Christmas parade, which is always big in Fall River, and our Christmas show, where we are going to bring back the Sons of Serendip again. That was a tremendous hit. There's obviously going to be a bunch of things in between now and then, and we're trying on a couple other events that I can't talk about right now um, to put some things together in October, and we'll hope for the best. But again, there's plenty going on in Fall River. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's called a big tease, and we'll have the tease, and we'll get more of it as we head forward toward the rest of the fall. All right, Mayor Paul Coogan, as always, thank you for your time. We'll talk next week.
Okay, thanks, Keith.
All right, and thank you for joining us here on FRC Media. Have a great week.